Hi, first graders. It's Mrs. McGurl. And for writing today, we're going to continue on by focusing on some sentences. And some important things we talked about is sentences need to start with capital letters. So the very first word of a sentence starts with a capital. Also, we need to remember spaces between words. It's much easier to read when we have spaces between the words. And we use punctuation, which usually is at the end of the sentence with a period, an exclamation mark, or a question mark. A period is for a statement if the sentence is telling you something. An exclamation mark is used if somebody is saying it really excited or really loud or showing a lot of expression. And then a question mark is if the sentence is asking something and they're expecting a response back. So a question mark. Now we have other types of punctuation marks that we've talked about. Things like commas, quotation marks, um, even apostrophes. And so we'll talk more about that. But in our first grade writing, these are the important things we need to remember. Always start your sentence with a capital. Remember spaces between your words, and always look to make sure you added your ending punctuation. Today, I'm also going to give you one simple little word to remember. The word I, when it refers to you, is always referring to this to whoever is speaking or telling the story, is always capitalized. It doesn't matter if it's the first word of the sentence or it's in the middle of the sentence. When I is a word by itself, it's always a capital I. So today I have some more sentences that I'd like for us to fix. I found a different paper that had a little bigger print than yesterday's. So hopefully we can find the mistakes and figure out how to fix them. I'm going to begin by reading over number 1. Sentence 1 says, Mom loves Dad a lot. So when I look at that, I always go to the beginning of the sentence. Is it starting with a capital M? No. So I cross that off, and at the top, right above it, that's how a capital M should look. Mom loves Dad a lot. Now we could say it, Mom loves Dad a lot, or we could say, Mom loves Dad a lot. If you're saying it with a lot of expression, we could put an exclamation mark at the end. Otherwise, a period would be fine too. Let's go to the next one. Can you be my friend, Emma? Let's look at the very first letter. Is that a capital C? No, a capital C should be taller, so it needs to be a bigger C. Can you be my friend, Emma? They're asking, so what goes at the end? The question mark. Yes, good job. Number 3. She attends Miller Elementary School. She is starting with a capital S. And they're telling us something. It ends in a period. So she attends Miller Elementary School. It's perfect. We don't have to fix anything in number 3. Number 4. I think I lost my backpack. What do you see wrong there? Oh, the first word of the sentence. You're right. It's not a capital I. Is there anything else you see wrong? Oh my gosh, there's another I. And I just told you, I is always a capital I when it's a word by itself. I think I lost my backpack. And look at, there's the period. Perfect now. Sarah dances every night. What do you think needs to be fixed? Look at the beginning. Yep, that's a lowercase s. Make it a capital. Is there anything else? I see one more thing. Oh, Sarah dances every night is telling us something, is not asking us anything. So the punctuation mark should have just been a period. My dad likes to play golf. Oh, yes, it does start with a capital, so that's a good thing. We don't have to fix that. But we do need to put punctuation at the end. Let's put a period because it's a statement. Moving on to number 7. Soccer is a fun sport to play. Suppose I want to say it really excited, like a kid's coming off the field saying, Soccer is a fun sport to play. It starts with an S. It's spelled correctly, but at the end, if we're saying it really excited, we need the exclamation mark. Yeah. Finally, number 8. Is this your book? This I is a capital I, but usually we make our capital I's with the top and the bottom on them too, so I'll just make it look like a capital I like we make. Is this your book? They're asking, so that's great, but I still see one thing wrong. Yep, we don't need to put that capital B for book. It's just a regular word, so there, it should be lowercase. Thank you for helping me correct these sentences. When you go into IXL today, you're going to be fixing some capitalization in some sentences, and you're going to be looking for the word I and making sure I is always capitalized, okay?